for opening remarks.
And thank you, Mr. Chairman. I certainly appreciate that we are having this hearing. This is kind of AI week on the Hill. And we have a Judiciary Committee hearing going on this afternoon. And of course, we have our member forum that is going to take place tomorrow and Thursday. So we're pleased to be putting attention on this. You know, AI, as you said, has been around for years, whether it's autocorrect or autofill or voice assist or facial recognition, things that people have become accustomed to using. But with ChatGPT in November, it is like people said, wait a minute, what is this? And of course, generative AI is something that people have turned their attention to and saying, how is this happening? How is it taking place? And Tennessee, my state, is really quite a leader in this field of AI. We have several automotive companies that are investing and innovating with AVs. We have farmers that are really leading the way in smart agriculture. And it's so interesting to hear some of their concepts. We've got thought leaders, people at the University of Tennessee and also Oak Ridge National Lab who are pushing boundaries on AI every single day. With innovators like these, the future of AI can sometimes border on the unimaginable, especially as the technology continues advancing at a pace that is more rapid than any other in our recent memory. This swift rate of advancement, however, has caused many concerns. Many of the discussions that I've heard around AI has focused on the doomsday scenarios. While it's important to prevent catastrophic events, we must also not lose sight of the transformational benefits of AI. For instance, in addition to the examples that I've previously mentioned, AI has profound implications for the financial and healthcare industries, two industries that are critical to our state. That is why any regulatory action from Congress or from federal agencies must balance safety with the preservation of an innovative economy. Our adversaries, like China, are not slowing down on AI, and we cannot give them any advantage in the deployment of this emerging technology. In fact, earlier this year, Senator Ossoff and I convened a hearing on the Judiciary Subcommittee on Human Rights and the Law, where our witnesses discussed the Chinese Communist Party's interest in rolling out AI systems to enhance the regime's ability to surveil their citizens. Which brings us here today. This afternoon, we will explore ways to mitigate consumer harm, promote trust and transparency, and identify potential risk stemming from AI technologies. And I'm looking forward to hearing from each of you on these. But before we turn to our witnesses, I wanted to remind my fellow lawmakers that amidst the hyper-focus on AI, we must not forget about other issues that are as critical to U.S. technological advancement and global leadership. First, for a decade, I have worked to bring about a comprehensive data privacy law. As you mentioned, that is something that should be a first step, and I know Madam Chairman is well aware and joins me in wanting to see a federal standard. And it is vital that my colleagues keep in mind the need for that federal privacy standard as we look at AI. In our judiciary hearings that we've had on AI, everybody mentions the need to have that so people can protect their data. It is virtually impossible to talk about these new and advanced systems without a real discussion about how online consumers will be able to protect what I term their virtual you, which is their presence online. Second, as AI systems require more and more computing power, the need for high performance and quantum computing will become vital. This is why I have already introduced 2 bipartisan bills on this topic, and I encourage this committee to move on reauthorizing the National Quantum Initiative Act. We need to do that this year. So thank you to each of you for the leadership you have on the issue, for being here as our witnesses, and thank you for the hearing.
Thank you, Senator Blackburn. Now I'm going to turn it over to the chair of the Commerce Committee, who has had a long history of probably more direct history with AI than any other senator, Senator Cantwell from Washington.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and thank you.